Thank you, Your Honor. Before you today on State versus Clarence Byrd, file 25 CR 1175. We're here today for sentencing. The state of Ohio has had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence report and is prepared to go forward. Thank you.
Tomczyk.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Byrd today would like to ask the court for an opportunity at community control. In the alternative, though, Your Honor, if the court does not find that Mr. Byrd is amenable to community control, he would like to ask for the minimum sentence to run concurrent on each count. Your Honor, in speaking with Clarence, he has been extremely upfront regarding this incident. He's been very cooperative to work with throughout the entire incident. Mr. Byrd indicated he does have an issue with drugs. He was selling drugs to feed his own addiction, Your Honor. Mr. Byrd does have a fairly lengthy criminal history consisting of thefts. Your Honor, in speaking with Mr. Byrd regarding that, he did indicate that was to help his drug addiction. Your Honor, his upbringing was a little bit rough. His father was in and out of prison. He didn't have much of a relationship with his mom. The woman who raised him did pass away while he was in the jail, Your Honor, so he has been dealing with a lot. I do understand he is serving a sentence out of Michigan currently. The sentence is for 1 to 5 years. There's been no clear date of release that I can find on the docket, but in speaking with Mr. Byrd, he indicated that he is set to get released in November of this year, and then he'll have the remaining time hanging over his head. With regard to the warrants, it is his intention to get those cleared up as soon as possible and get the past behind him. He does have a 2-year-old son. He does want to be involved with his son's life, so he wants to get all this cleared up so he can be a good role model for his son. Thank you.
Mr. Byrd, what do you want to tell me before I sentence you?
I just want to say that I apologize for wasting your time. I apologize for wasting my time, my family time, everybody that I let down. Being in here, I lost a lot. I lost my life. I lost everything. I missed my daughter's prom, her graduation, 2 of her graduations. Being here is just unbelievable. I just can't believe that I'm in here, that I made a mistake. I acknowledge the action that I have done, and I apologize for wasting your time again, sir.
Well, you can have a seat. What are you in prison in Michigan for?
A retail fraud.
What did you do to get yourself there?
Honestly, I was getting high, and it's basically a retail fraud is like a theft. So
In Troy, Michigan. What were you doing in Troy, Michigan?
I went out there to go to the dispensary, and I just fell with the wrong crowd.
What dispensary?
The House of Dank.
What kind of dispensary is it?
It's a weed dispensary.
What were you doing in Boston in 24?
With the wrong crowd again.
I mean, why in Boston?
I was going out there with some friends.
For what?
Just to go.
Huh?
Just to go out there.
What were you doing in Georgia a month later?
My aunt stayed out there.
Okay. I'm asking you this because you're from Cleveland, right?
Yes, sir.
In March of 24, and then, well, before March of 24, you've got a history of thefts, among other things, domestic violence, assault, drugs.
I have a domestic violence in Cleveland.
Right.
Me and one of my baby mothers got into it, and then I have the assault or something like that. It should be on there. That's an identity theft. So I have one domestic violence. I got a few thefts, and this is the first trafficking that I ever had.
All right. So
basically, I was just all over the place, sir.
I know you were all over the place. You're in Boston. You're in Georgia. You're in Michigan, and then you start selling cocaine here. Why did you start selling cocaine here?
To be honest?
Yes.
For my habit, and I was being greedy.
I mean, you were selling a lot of cocaine. The F3 was, what, almost 15 grams or something like that?
Like 13. Like 13, 14. It was a half ounce.
I mean, where were you getting it from that you were then going out and selling it?
From Clifford.
Clifford who?
This guy I know. I'm just being honest with you since I just want to get this all over.
Well, that's what we're here for. You got a bunch of warrants also. Why do you have a
Yes.
bunch of warrants out there outstanding?
When I leave here, I'm going to take care of that. In Cuyahoga.
Where else are there?
That's it.
Well, different courts in Cuyahoga, right? You got a Parma Municipal Court,
Yes, that happened, like,
Shaker Heights, Stowe,
yeah, like,
Cuyahoga Common Pleas, Avon Municipal, Bedford Municipal, Lyndhurst Municipal.
I took care of the Lyndhurst. I was taking care of all of them, actually. But then I got arrested in August. And when I got arrested in August, I couldn't make it any more court dates. So that's why I couldn't go to them courts, because I was in here.
Are you running around with the same people in all these different states committing all these thefts?
No, sir.
Who are you hanging out in Boston with?
There's one girl I know.
Okay, Mr. Gagrich?
Thank you, Your Honor. The State of Ohio entrusts court to fashion a sentence as appropriate in this matter, but we would ask if prison is imposed that it be served consecutive to his sentence he's currently serving in Michigan. Thank you.
May I say something?
Yep.
Okay, I've been in prison for 11 months now. This is the worst ever. I'm not even joking. This is the worst ever in my life. Like, I've never been in prison this long. And I never want to come back.
Well, I mean, the prescription's simple. Stop coming back.
I'm never coming back.
Stop running around stealing everything that's not nailed down and quit selling drugs. The prescription is simple.
That's over with in my life.
Except, you know, on the other hand, there's consequences for what you do.
I know. I'm aware of those consequences.
So when you're done with the consequences in all these various courts, then you can start acting like a normal person in society. Then you won't have to deal with this stuff no more. That's the prescription. All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report, and I've listened to Mr. Byrd, listened to counsel. I've considered all the provisions in 29-29-11, 29-29-12, 29-29-13, and 29-29-14. And your record goes back as an adult to 17. It's an obstructing official business, misdemeanor, domestic violence, misdemeanor, drug abuse, misdemeanor. Report emergency when no emergency exists, whatever that is, a misdemeanor. Attempted aggravated theft, this starts in January of 24. Misdemeanor, shoplifting in Boston. Theft by shoplifting in Georgia. Theft in Avon. Theft in Troy, Michigan. Theft in Highland Heights, that's all 24. 25, you got a theft in Highland Heights. A failure to comply with the order or signal of a police officer in July of 25, and then you're selling cocaine here August 7th of 25.
Yeah, I was just going through a lot, sir. I was just all over the place.
I know you were all over the place. You were all over the place doing things you shouldn't have been doing. So you're not amenable to community control. So on count 1, I'm going to sentence you to 12 months in prison. On count 2, 24 months in prison. Those sentences will be concurrent to each other but consecutive to the Michigan prison sentence, with credit for 16 days, and you'll pay the costs. If you are released from prison in Ohio, at the end of your sentence, you may be on post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority, with conditions. If you violate the conditions, the parole authority could return you to prison for up to 9 months for each violation, up to 1/2 of my sentence. If the violation is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation, the maximum of which will be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Remaining, I'm going to find that consecutive service is necessary to protect the public from future crime by you and for the appropriate punishment, and they are not disproportionate to the seriousness of your conduct. And your history of criminal conduct, as I've outlined, demonstrates that consecutive sentences are necessary to protect the public from future crime by you. The remaining charges are dismissed. The items subject to forfeiture are forfeited to the state. Anything else, Mr. Gagrich?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Tomazik?
Your Honor, just briefly, I do understand that there's a mandatory fine with the felony, the 3rd degree. I did file an affidavit of indigency for Mr. Byrd.
All right, as a result of that, the mandatory fine is waived.
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right.
Wow.